All right, bro. Let me check something real quick. Oh yeah, it's like behind. It's like a little lag in it. Anyway, we're gonna go and get started. What up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. I'm Anthony TV. Look, do me a favor if you're new to the channel, if you're just watching this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Like this video and drop a comment if you got some comments. Hey, let me know if you guys hear this okay. Drop it in the comments. Let me know in the chat, man. But yeah, so today's video is gonna be about shuttle driving, man. So I got my homeboy with me today, my boy Jermaine. He's a shuttle driver for Cheney Bros. So we're gonna have a little discussion about shuttle driving. So any of you new drivers or anybody out there looking to get into food service, like I talked about on the video yesterday, you guys don't necessarily have to get in and run cases. There's other positions like shuttle driver, right? And that's what he does for Cheney Brothers. So it's just hook, no touch freight, and it's pretty simple. So you guys do have that option if you don't want to run cases all the time. But we're gonna hear a little bit more about shuttle driving and also, what is a shuttle driver and the responsibilities of a shuttle driver. All right. All right, man. So without further ado, I'm gonna turn it over to my boy, Jermaine. First off, man, just kind of let us know, how you got into trucking. You ain't got to tell us the whole, your whole the long story. You can give us the short version. Let us know how you got into trucking and what brought you over to Cheney Brothers to become a shuttle driver. And also, why you chose to be a shuttle driver versus just a regular route driver running cases. All right, bro. It's all on you.
Okay, well, once again, my boy, thanks for having me on. It's my pleasure. Hope to come on here more. Just a little bit about me. My name is Jermaine. I've been driving now probably a little over four years. What kind of got me into trucking is kind of like a family tradition. My dad drove, my granddad drove. A lot of my uncles in the family, they all drove trucks. So I was kind of more of a corporate guy. So I did my corporate thing for about 15 years, and decided to do a little changing. And then how I initially got into trucking, I actually used to own two trucks. Not a lot of people know about that, but I used to own them. But I wanted to understand the mindset of a driver, why some didn't like driving over the road, why some did. So, the best way to learn is to get in the trenches with them. So I kind of got let go from my job some years ago. And I said, well, what's the next thing I could do? So I went to go driving school and got my license to drive. And, I started driving on the road. That's how it all started for me. I really enjoyed being over the road. Like I know a lot of people have different perspectives about it, but I really enjoyed my time on the road. The only reason why I decided to come a local driver is because I wanted more home time and, be more up to date with my health and different stuff like that. So I decided to come off the road. And to answer your other question of why I chose to be a shuttle driver versus slinging them boxes. So
Right. It's
slinging them cases. So the truth behind that is, in the corporate world, I did the same thing. So I was slanging a lot of cases and boxes. And so when I became local, I had to ask myself a question: what's my long-term game in trucking? And I had to ask myself a question: do I want to run up and down a truck all day? And I chose the easy route to go be a shuttle
Right.
driver.
Yeah.
Because I was just looking at like it's great money actually doing delivery and the sales side of it. I think if you really want to go after making great money right away, I would suggest doing that. But for me, I was kind of set. So I chose the shuttle because it's a little bit more laid back and, I just wanted to protect my knees and my body a little bit more. So that's how I ended up
Right.
doing the shuttle side of it.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what is a shuttle driver, and what is your responsibilities as a shuttle driver for somebody new coming in that don't know anything about shuttle driving? What is your responsibilities and what's required? Because it's you can't just really just hop in and be a shuttle if you don't have certain things, right? Qualifications, I should say. So at least here in the States, because somebody commented on a video yesterday and they said in Canada, I think it was, they don't have to have a doubles endorsement to pull uh trailers and do doubles, so to do shuttles. So let us know, man, the requirements and what is
Um,
what's your responsibilities?
well, the requirement part is going to be a slight challenge because I think it's different for each company. But with Cheney to be a shuttle driver, you got to have at least a year experience driving. You got to have your hazmat. I'm not sure why you got to have a hazmat, but you got to have your hazmat and your triples and double. What a shuttle technically does, especially if you're in a food service, we technically go pick up the trailers for the route drivers. Our main job is to make sure we get the product to them in a timely manner. Um, with Cheney, as you know, it's food service, so we kind of, I don't know, am I allowed to tell the store we work?
Uh, nah,
I
I
really
wouldn't.
not.
Yeah, I ain't
Yeah,
gonna have to do that.
no.
You can just say customers.
So we basically just go grab the trailers for the delivery drivers, make sure we get it to them on time. That's really the main gist of what we really do.
Mhm.
Um, I'm not sure, is it different for y'all as far as what they have to
And
do?
nah, I mean, it's pretty much the same. I mean, they leave out, they leave the yard with an empty trailer or trailers,
Yeah,
and they take those empty trailers to a different location, drop those, and bring back the loaded trailers. For the routes to go out for the next day. So that's pretty
absolutely.
much
Do
how.
they require them to have doubles with y'all?
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's very important, like when you have your triples and doubles though. You got to do a great pre-trip when it comes to hooking up sets. That's very important because hey, I'm gonna tell myself. There's been a couple times where I done hooked up my lines and different stuff like that, and I didn't release the air pressure, and I was driving down the road with the brakes locked.
Mm.
Yeah, I blew out a couple
Yeah.
tires, set some on fire. So, uh, hey, I'm gonna be honest. Like
Hey,
hey, you got
that's
to
hey,
tell all the
that
stories.
exactly. Hey, that's good information. That could
Yeah,
prevent somebody else from doing the same thing. So yeah, definitely
yeah,
keep it 100.
yeah, absolutely. Like I like to tell people all the stories. Sometimes you get in a hurry, and you should never do this. Never, but I'm just gonna be honest. Sometimes, you get back to the guys, but pre-trip is always the most important thing you can do. Walk that truck, make sure all the lines are connected, all your pins locked in place. Do your tug test. Just make sure everything is connected because you do not. Also, you want to make sure it's very important that your heaviest trailer is behind the tractor and your lightest trailer in the back.
Mm.
And the reason for that is because let's say you hitting a curve or you making a sharp turn, that heavy trailer, if it's in the back and not behind the trailer, it's going to cause your truck to flip over, and you don't want that.
Yeah.
So, and then you don't want your second trailer doing this all the way down the road. So, yeah, it's very important you do that pre-trip. Yeah, because like I said, it done happened to me on at least two occasions that I hooked up everything and did it the right way, but I just released that air pressure and I'm driving down the road and the back tires is doing this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, that's
So
very important.
let me see what Roland say real quick. He got in the chat. Do you see that? It
Yeah, I
makes
see it.
sense. It makes sense. You can run up and down that ramp all your time. Have to make smart decisions. Yeah, that's a fact, Roland.
Absolutely. Now, don't get me wrong, Roland. I used to love doing delivery. Me and my boy Anthony, we used to have contests back in the days who can do the best at what we do and be safe at it. I just, for me, I just chose a different route because I'm 6'5", man, and it's a challenge running up and down that ramp with my knees and stuff. And to be honest with you, I still do it today. If the company needs me, so if somebody calls off or anything goes wrong with my previous experience, I would still go jump on the route. I ain't too good for the route. It's just for me, I chose the relaxed side of it, just cruising the
Yeah.
remainder of my career.
Yeah. So it's funny you say that. I made a video yesterday,
Mhm.
and it was basically called "Why Do Food Service basically switch over from being just a delivery driver running cases to shuttle driver?" Because we
Mhm.
got some at my location, two guys in particular. They were running cases full time at one point, and then after a while they switched, and now they full-time shuttle drivers. And
Absolutely.
my the answer that I came up with as to why they switched was just because they just get tired of doing the work and they want to do something easier. I think they just
Absolutely.
get tired of running cases. Like, what do you think? What's your thoughts on that?
I think what it is, my personal opinion, is and it's kind of like what we used to do back in the days. I think the number one challenge is the hours you work. Most people who have to sling cases don't go to work till 12 a.m., 1 o'clock in the morning. So if you married or got a significant other, that can be issues sometimes. So I think it starts there, and then you're just tired during the day. So,
Yeah,
so I think that's one of the main gifts. And then let's say running up and down that ramp. And let's be honest, some people don't do it in a safe manner. So they may hurt themselves a few times throughout their career, or as you start getting older, you just can't maintain the same way like you used to. So
yeah,
they may go home with more aches and pains and start saying, you know what, I got to look long term and switch over and do something different. But I
yeah.
think
A little less wear and tear on your body, man.
absolutely,
But
absolutely, and I think too. I think uh, my personal opinion. I think a lot more people would do it. It's just that I mean, like one guy with us right now, I think he was doing like 90,000 a year, and he
yeah,
switched over to what we doing. So sometimes it's
that
that
pay,
money difference,
right?
but to be honest with you, it's a difference, but I don't think it's a drastic difference as much as many people say. Because me, I'm a person, I'm all about time, right?
Mm,
So me and a young gentleman talking about it the other day, and he was telling me what he was making. I was like, yeah, that's great money, but let's look at it from a time perspective, right? So you may take home more than me by 100, $200 a week, right? But
yeah,
you're working closer to 70 hours. I'm working 40.
yeah,
Ask yourself the difference. You know what I'm saying? So, so
right.
you working 120 hours more than I am a month, or anywhere from 80 to 120, and it's not a major difference. So, but when you get used to that lifestyle, I can see why you would want to stay over there. So I don't think you can go wrong with either or. If you do it the safe way, I don't have no problem running up and down ramp. I think it's great too. I mean, it'll keep you in shape, man. You make great money. So I don't
Yeah,
think one is better than the other. I just say if you are looking for more chill and laid back and less wear and tear on yourself, then I would say shuttle is the perfect thing you can do. And you can be home in a timely manner and, still have a life, So it just, I guess it really depends on where you at in your life and what's more important to you at that time.
yeah.
Yeah.
So RLC TV, what up, bro? So RLC TV say don't have lift gates. Do y'all have lift gates at your location? I know you out of ATL.
Yeah, absolutely. We got lift gates. Most definitely. Most definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
Not every truck have lift gates, but majority does. I guess it just depends on who has the bigger routes. So
Yeah.
yeah. But we definitely have lift gates. I even
And
noticed
y'all,
too on some of our trucks, just kind of go off what I was saying. Some of my trucks have the lower ramps, so that's good to protect you too. So you don't have to, some ramps are extremely high, so you going down pretty steep. So if you got 150, 200 pounds pushing you forward, you know how that go.
yeah.
So we have some of
So
the lower ramps. So
I know, at my location, we pretty much got 28-foot trailers, but what y'all got over there in ATL? What y'all running?
so we do
I know
28s,
you be
36s.
pulling. Yeah, I was gonna say you be pulling like 36 and stuff sometimes, like don't
Yeah,
you?
yeah. As of lately, since our routes have increased drastically, yeah, I'm pulling 43s and 36s. So I haven't pulled the double, man. Well, I put one other day. Probably only 4 times this year because, like I say, our routes are steady increasing. So I've been mainly driving 36s and 43s for this 48s. I'm sorry, for this whole year.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's good then. So
Absolutely, absolutely.
business
Hey, that
picking up.
means we're growing.
Yeah. How y'all looking as far as staff wise? I know last time I talked to you, y'all was kind of
Yeah,
shorthanded a
we
little bit.
Yeah, we even more shorthanded now. So I
Oh,
think
y'all.
we need a sum of 15 drivers here in Atlanta alone.
Mm,
Uh, I think Tifton, Georgia, I think they probably need 4 or 5. I'm not sure they need in Macon,
yeah.
but definitely here in Atlanta, we need a minimum of 15 people. So if y'all know anybody who's looking to be a driver or a shuttle, send them my way.
Atlanta is hiring. Y'all hear that? And anybody interested live in the Atlanta area, Atlanta Cheney Brothers is hiring. Most food service companies always hiring. We say that all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
The
Hey,
turnover, the turnover. I
well,
think the turnover is kind of high. I mean, I think it. Appreciate that RLC TV. Yeah, put it out there, bro. Um, just like in the beverage game, I just think the local delivery jobs in general, they got a high turnover. You know what I'm saying? What you think?
yeah. Uh, well, you don't give me my honest opinion.
Yep.
My honest opinion, I think people they go into these industries thinking work is easy, and they hear about the money you can make, but they're not really thinking about the work that is required. So I think they get in there and intimidate them a little bit, and they start quitting. But it's like anything,
Yeah.
man. You give it some time. I mean, you adjust to it, and it can be the best thing. I know it's the best thing for us. What you say?
Absolutely. 100%. 100%. Well, you
Yeah.
already know how I felt about the beer delivery. the beverage, the beverage game. The beverage
Yeah.
game was a joke. The
Yeah.
beverage game was a joke. Them guys, like I said, man, I keep saying this. Them guys are severely. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? So, you know, like I said, I mean, somebody new coming out of school, new CDL driver, no experience. Like I said, and I keep saying, I think it's a good route that you can take. Getting into beverage first,
Hmm.
just to get some driving experience under your belt. Because, like I said, a lot of these food service companies, they want you to have some driving experience. Some of them will hire you without any experience, like GFS, for example. They'll hire you without any experience, but to have that driving experience, man. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with going into beverage for the short term. I definitely wouldn't stay in there,
Yeah.
long. I try to get in and out. Have a plan just to get in and out, man. Cause hey, that's like slave work over there, man.
Well,
And they pay you penny.
I agree, but man, it's like all of it, like RLC. He said, yeah, they think it's funny, but man, I think you got to start somewhere, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. It probably been rough, but I probably would have chose that route as well to be local first. But where I went to school at, they were telling me to get the better jobs, you got to go over the road, and that's what I did. So don't get me wrong, I enjoy over the road. But I think for me I'm a people person, so I like being home and interacting and having more of a life. But I also got to enjoy the part of seeing the world that I would never seen. So it's I think it depends on the person, because like right now, if I can go back, I'm sure I probably would have taken that route to be home every day.
Yeah.
And then just do like you did, find something better, So
right.
But everybody had to find their own way what works for them, because like I say, that may be hard work or not worth it to us because we used to making money doing certain things, but somebody else that's never seen that type of money before, that may be a lifestyle change for them.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I won't knock it too much, but when you know, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So
So RCTV, he was at US Foods.
Okay.
And then
I tried to get on with them at one point.
Yeah, so he just got over the Cheney brothers not too long ago. So
Oh, he worked with Cheney?
yeah, he at Cheney Brothers now.
Which
He
one?
out of Florida.
You in Ocala?
Some part of Florida.
Is he on Ocala?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Ocala, Jacksonville, one of them.
But yeah, he's over there in Florida right now. He said he liked it. He said no pressure at all at Cheney.
Absolutely. Do he do the routes or shuttle?
Yeah, routes.
Yeah, he was smart.
Yeah, he running cases, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm a softy, bro. I done did my share of hard work. Fort Pill dropped it. Okay, yeah. Man, I done did my share of hard work. How many cases you pushing, RLC?
Hey, you remember when I got out of trucking school, I had to put Cheney. You remember that?
Yeah, sure did.
I applied for Cheney.
Yeah.
And the dude, I think you guys said you knew the dude. They call him coach or something like that.
Yeah,
like
coach, yeah.
Yeah, so I hit him up and I had an interview and everything. And I went to the interview and the transportation manager, when I got there, he was like, "Oh, you need some experience or whatever."
Yeah.
He was considering bringing me on and just having me like ride with somebody for a certain period of time.
Yeah.
For like 6 months or something like that to a year, just to get like the driving experience and all that type of stuff. But yeah, they never hired me though.
Yeah, they don't play about that year experience, man. Like but I respect it though, because they take that safety stuff seriously, and I think that's why they want you to have that experience. And certain areas make you have the hazmat and all the other stuff, because they want good drivers to come out there. But I never forget that day they called me and said, "Hey, Jermaine, can you help us out on the route?" I'm like, "Sure." Man, I got to that truck. It was like 720 cases. It was like 8 stops. I was like, man. I said, I respect these boys, because my arm was doing this all day. It was like, it was weird, bro. Like, woo.
I remember talking to you a couple times when you was out there.
Man.
Places, boy, you ain't know what. You're like, boy, y'all be putting in work, man.
But I said, I respect these boys, man. I was like, I don't miss this at all. I mean, someday the little ego kick in. You like, bro, I'm gonna kill this junk. But boy, you going down that tray with all that meat, boys.
Hey, it's tough. It ain't for everybody.
Nah. But yeah, the last time I had to run a route, boy, I did it the lazy way, man. I used that ramp, not the ramp, but the lift gate. Every stop.
Yeah.
I want to pull a 48 because I want 900K. Big money. Hey, we got some guys down here in Atlanta that do that every day, boy. Every day. But see, but I
Yeah,
think they got it made too, because they got the little the electric pallet jack. So half of that stuff they just got to roll in the stove. So I'm
yeah,
like,
that's,
I ain't really working real hard, you know.
yeah. So they pretty much dropping pallets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, they still got to work the store, but like it's easy when you can just roll the pallet in there, then start unloading. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So I do that
yeah,
all day too.
yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, I love this shuttle. I think it's I love the shuttle. You know what I'm saying? I think it's good money too. It's more laid back.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
And now, what time do you normally go? What's your schedule? What's your work schedule look like?
So my typical schedule, I go in about 12. Since we shortstop, I had to go to like two different yards and drop off. So I normally get off
12 in
about 9 or 10. So
12 in the afternoon.
yeah, I can go in later and still probably get off closer to the same time. But with traffic here in Atlanta, man, you leave at the wrong time. You be sitting out there for another 3 hours for no reason, just in traffic. So um, yes, I usually leave about 12, 12:30. And I'm back at the house probably about 10.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
Nah. It's chill. But y'all leave a little later than that, don't you?
Our shuttles, yeah, our shuttles
Yeah.
leave around like 4 or 5 in the evening.
Yeah. I mean, I could take a leave at that time, but me, I had, when you find a way that works better for you, you do it. Because at one time I used to
Yeah.
go in at 11, and I used to be at the house at 7. So it
Oh
just
yeah.
it's flexible for everybody. I think it just depends on where you fall at on the list. What's the
Yeah.
best time to come in? Because we got some guys that don't come in to 7. So for me, I'm
Yeah.
number one on the list. So I can come in anytime I want. So it works out in my benefit. I like the hours because it allows me to go to the gym in the morning, go to the doctor, do anything I need to do in my personal life, and then I can work for the rest of the afternoon. So
Yeah.
hey, I'm loving it right now.
RLC said you got electric jack also. That's what's up.
Yeah. Yep. It was something else I was gonna say that I liked about the shuttle. Kind of slipped my mind a little bit.
Like,
It'll come back to me.
what's the pros and cons of being a shuttle driver? Like, is there any pros and cons? Like, what would you say to a
Hold on.
shuttle?
Hold on. RLC, I would tell them to go to Indeed.com. Um, I'm not sure the other areas. Um, I'll probably reach out to Anthony. He could probably get back with you to give you some numbers and some direct
Yeah.
contacts to talk to. So, but
Yeah,
I'll follow with that.
just drop your the email RLC, and whenever he let me know, I'll reach out to you and let you know.
Okay. And to your question, the pros and cons. Hmm. Whew. All right. So I'm gonna start with the cons. I don't think there's no cons. Once again, it depends on where you at in your life. But if I had to say a con, it's the difference in pay. Um, of course, if guys jumping up down that ramp, they getting paid for case and everything that they do, and we're just delivering one way. So I would say con maybe the difference in pay, but I don't think it's drastically different to me. Not to you know, um, I would say the hours, but I think no matter where you fall at, the hours is crazy. Like the route guys, they come in at 12 to
Yeah.
whenever they get done. That could be 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I come in at 12, I get off at 10. So it just depends on your lifestyle. Some of the pros, I would say, like, man, I enjoy it. Like, if you like me, I like consistency and knowing what I'm doing every day. I don't like that was what I was gonna say. I don't like being here today in a whole nother city or another state tomorrow. So I like the consistency of knowing what I'm doing every single day,
Yeah.
how many hours I'm put into it, and blah blah blah. So that's one of the pros for me. I enjoy that part. 9 people in here, you hit the thumbs up. It's okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Y'all definitely hit the thumbs up, man. If you're watching, hit the thumbs up. It definitely helped with the YouTube algorithm, man. The more likes we get, the more people able to content. So definitely hit that like button for me. I appreciate y'all. My
Yeah.
bad, but
So
go
the
ahead.
pro, oh yeah. So the pro, like I say, I love knowing what I'm doing every day. It also, if you like me, I love helping people. So it give me opportunity. If I need to, I can go run routes. Just be a team player and help everybody out that I can. The schedule works for my lifestyle. And to be honest with you, I just tell people, man, the best part for me, I probably do about 10 minutes worth of work a day at best. And
Yeah,
after that, it's just smooth selling for me. So I like the laid back side of it. I ain't gotta break no sweat. Just make sure I do my job safely, and that's it for me.
yeah, simple, man. Just dropping a hook. You ain't really
Absolutely,
burning yourself out at the end of the day. You're not really that exhausted. You still do whatever you need to do.
absolutely. So, what do you? What's the best parts for you as a delivery driver?
Running cases. Um,
Yeah. How would you convince me to leave shuttle to come over there?
the pay. You gonna make more money. Yeah, you gonna work a little harder, but you
Yeah,
gonna make more money. So pick your poison. But I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I mean, I love it to be honest. Running cases, like, and my route in particular. So I see other food service companies. It's let me talk about particularly, and U.S. Food is probably
yeah,
similar too. But uh, man, when I see them guys working 15, 16, 17, 18 stops, I be like, dang stops, bro. Like, give me less stops in cases. You know what I
yeah.
mean? That would be my preference, man. Like, give me, 5 stops, 900 cases versus, you know, 18 stops, 600 cases. Like, come on, man. I just feel like that's just too much running around for like,
But I ain't never seen none of them boy without a helper though.
nah, bro. They don't be having no helpers.
I
You
see them with
mean
helpers.
who?
You said Cisco,
Cisco?
right? I seen
Man,
them with helpers every time
I
I
don't.
see them.
I ain't never seen one with a helper. They
Yeah.
always solo dolo. But
Uh,
like I said, for me, my route so sweet, bro. Like,
yeah, you
it's
got the
so
cake
it's so
on.
it's so laid back, man. I just be chilling on my route. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's just my own pace. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know,
Yeah,
what time I'm gonna get stops done and all this and that. Like, it's really nothing crazy. You know what I mean? Like,
you hit the gold mine.
all my stops key drops. It's just like it's gravy, man. It's gravy.
You hit
So
the, you
so
hit
I love it,
the
bro.
gold mine.
I love it, man. I be in and out, bro. In and out.
I don't think nobody
So
got a more perfect schedule.
nah. Hey, see, shout out to who good night. Cisco and helpers, you're crazy. That's what
Hey,
I never
hey,
seen it, dog. I never seen
bro.
it.
Hey,
I never
I feel
seen
it, but
Cisco
I
and
have
helpers, bro. Like, they be solo, man, doing all them stops, bro.
okay. Sigma say they have helpers. Oh, he said, "Don't say
RLC.
it too loud." Hey, but RLC, ask you a question. I thought about it, man, but I did at least 10 years in management, and I loved it. And I love working with people, man, seeing people grow. But I'm in a tug of war right now because I love sleeping in peace at night. I don't have to worry about all them 24-hour calls and stuff go wrong when I had to go save the day. So it's tight because like right now there's a lot of management positions open. Actually, right now, transportation manager, manager over in Atlanta. So there's at least 3 management positions open. Some people have asked me to interview for them, but I don't know. I got to think about that one.
Yo,
I kind of
hey,
like my peace of mind right now.
exactly. Me and you both coming from management. Like, people don't know this. I don't know. We talked about this last video, but me and Jermaine both was in management at our previous jobs, right? So
Yeah,
I was a manager over the transportation department at a particular company. I had about 12, 13 employees under me that I was managing. So I had 10 route drivers, I had a bookkeeper, and I had a route supervisor. So a route supervisor is under my position, which was a sales manager. So the route supervisor is really responsible for the route drivers. But I was responsible for everybody, and I was managing off-site warehouse slash called it, right? So, and we both moved up. You know, we both started out as just route drivers. I was a route driver for 10 years at this company, and then I got promoted to route supervisor. I was a route supervisor for 2 years, and then I got promoted again to sales manager, and I was a sales manager for another 2 years. So, you know, I was at that company what 14, 15 years. And so Jermaine, same thing. He started out as a route supervisor. I'm sorry, as a route driver. Then he got moved up to a route supervisor, and then he got moved up to a sales manager. He was sales manager in Jacksonville, Florida, and then he got promoted again to sales manager, but at a different location, a commissary. So the where we was at, commissary is like the next level up from a sales manager because you got way more routes to deal with. I think what you had, Jermaine, like 20 some routes and like 3 supervisors.
Well, we gotta tell the beginning story of that. Yeah, so I started off with 27 routes. Then we got all the way up to 32, and I started off with 1 supervisor. And then my last couple of years, I had like 3. So I had about 700 customers. Yeah, it was. It's a journey. So
it was crazy, and like he was saying, man, like management. I don't know if I want to get another man role. Like Gordon GFS asked me, my ATM asked me a few months back, you know, what my future plan looked like and if I ever would consider getting into management because they know that I have a management background, right? So I'm like telling me about it, and he was like, GFS do this like management program to where they select a certain amount of people every year to go into this. It's like a little fast track program that they select certain people at different locations to go to this little. It's like I don't know, it's some kind of supervisor or management training program type of thing that they pick. And he was asking me, you know, if I was interested in management because if I was, he was basically gonna put my name in the hat to be able to, you know, go to that little program
training.
or whatever they want. Yeah. And I thought about it for like 5 or 10 minutes. I was like, nah, bro, like I'm good. Like I see what they do. You know, he a transportation manager or ATM, but he's still on routes. He's still doing routes. And then even if different locations shorthanded, like for example, you know, the closest one to us is like Montgomery and all that, and even Pell City, Alabama. So he's had to go help them out too because they were shorthanded. So it's like he's still running routes, and you know how we used to feel. He was managers at we still running routes. Like you get call-ins, and then us, it's different from food service what we was doing because like you know we get calls in the middle of the night, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. Luckily, you know when I had a supervisor, the calls will go to him first. But if my supervisor was running a route, my route supervisor, then they would come to me. So it's like them call-ins in the middle of the night, bro. Boy, I used to hate that passion, bro. And you know, when you management, it's like you feel like you done already made it past running routes. So it's like you don't want to go back to that. You know what I mean? So I be feeling managers. You know what I'm saying? Like because I was a manager, so when you have call-ins and stuff like that, being that we done been in that position, we know how it feels when people calling in on you. You know what I'm saying? So with food service, it's a lot different because it's like you can't just call nobody up and be like, "Hey, I need you to come help run this route." It's not that easy with food service like it was what we was doing. Like,
but really I would say this. I would
service.
say this though. For us, you know, we had our experience, but I would say anybody that's watching, never turn down opportunities. Because if you don't like
Okay.
it, you can always go back. But I'm an opportunist. I'm never going to turn down an opportunity without trying it first because it develops you in a lot of different ways on all aspects of your life. So, and it'll teach you a lot about yourself. For me, is I would still consider it, but like you just said, Anthony, I see them guys on routes every day, almost like drivers. And
Yeah.
my mindset is if I work my way up, I don't want to be operating like a driver. I want to be in a
Exactly.
leadership role and developing, growing people. I don't want to be on the route every day. And so I see
Yeah.
that my supervisors are on routes daily. So I'm just like,
Mhm.
and I'm just going to be an overpriced driver. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I'm
Exactly.
looking at things around me. I'm like, okay, we short 10, 15 people. How long gonna take me to get fully staffed?
Right.
If this going on
Exactly.
over here, and I'm like, do I want that headache again? Because I remember what it was like. But but it was
That's
an adrenaline rush for us.
that's on top of doing your office work, right? You
Yeah,
still
hey,
running around
you
to get
gotta
off
run
off
around.
your route. You got to come back in and do all your office work. You got to payroll. You got to do all these sending all these emails out. You got to do. It's just it's a lot, bro. People don't
Interviews.
understand how much responsibilities come with a manager
And,
position.
and it makes us better employees too, because it's like, when you hear people on a daily complaining, you sit there and look at them like, bro, it ain't that serious. Because and that's one thing I will say. A lot of people work. That's what I was talking about earlier. Depends on where you at in your life and the jobs and things that you take on. Know why you're doing it, because a lot of people, remember, they can say that about us. They used to see us on a computer doing different things, and they think, well, like, man, y'all don't do no real work. We doing all the
Y'all
hard
don't
work out
do
here.
it.
But
Right.
people don't understand the mental headaches that you have trying to figure out all avenues of the business to make sure
And we
everything stay afloat.
and
So that's why
guess
I
who's
always
responsible? Guess who's responsible for anything that go wrong? Not the drivers, the managers, right?
absolutely.
We the one getting the phone calls from upper management like, oh, your driver did this, your driver did that, your driver just got
Hey,
a call in because they got a ticket for doing this and that, blah 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 blah. Like,
hey,
bro, it's crazy.
best part of my day is explaining why Anthony did something crazy that I didn't even know he did. Because
Exactly.
he get to court before he even get to you. So now they thinking you can't run your business because they got the call and you didn't. So
Yeah.
yeah, so that's, I think for me, man, like I see the stress and stuff that my managers be dealing with, and I can sympathize with them because I went through it. So I try my best not to create the stress, man. I show up to work and do what I need to do. Somebody don't show up, man, I feel in, may have to do a double run or go do something, because for me it's extra money. Like I said, I don't turn down opportunities. If it's more money out there, I'm gonna get it. But if I want to relax and do something else, I'm gonna politely say no. But by being in that position, man, you try to help out as much as possible, man. Like I say, if somebody's signing the checks, show up until you can create your own. Do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
um, but yeah, but to answer your
I mean,
question, RLC, 70% no.
yeah. See,
Because
you're
man,
right. Just to
yeah,
touch back on what you talked about as far as being taking advantage of opportunities. Me and you both
yeah,
did that, right? Because
absolutely.
even me, when I first took the sales manager position, my first sales manager role, you remember I relocated to Mississippi. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I relocated to Mississippi because of the opportunity. You know what I
Yep.
mean? So I moved. I just up and moved by myself, no family there, nothing like that. But it was a good career move for me because I was looking to elevate and just go higher in the management and into the company. So, the opportunity presented itself and I moved. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They gave me a relocation package, nice little chunk of change,
Take it and run.
take it and run. So I stayed in Mississippi for 2 years. I hated it. Mississippi was terrible. It was a learning experience, and fortunately enough, a position opened back home, and I was able to come back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got the position back home, so I was just fortunate, man. I'm be honest, like my road to get there was like it was a blessing, man. It's like everything kind of worked out like it was supposed to work out. You know what I mean?
Because you were proven you did the work.
Yeah.
And that's
Yep.
why I tell people, man, you just show up, man. Opportunities are going to find you. Like even with y'all current jobs now, sometimes your people ask you to do stuff, and I know everybody would say, "Hey, that ain't my job. You don't pay me to do that." See, I was the opposite. They told me they asked me to do it. I do it because guess what? When that opportunity came up for those positions, I was the first person they thought about. So, like I say, definitely don't ever turn down no opportunity. And like OG King say, yeah, you get a lot of person that man. So we don't talk about that side as much. You do get a lot of perks for the headaches, but like I say, it still
Those
depends on how you look at it.
those bonuses was nice.
Hey, you remember that year they messed up on how they were doing the bonus? Everybody racking up like $4,000 every month.
Yeah. The bonuses was nice. Having your own salary, right? So we
Yeah.
was salary, so we made our own schedule. We pretty much and left whenever we wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So that, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, that was nice.
Yeah, it's still false advertisement because we can leave and go if we want, but that phone don't start ringing though.
Phone definitely don't start ringing.
Yeah, that's 24 hours. And so that's something else too as management, you got to understand too. Even when you're on vacation, you're going to get them calls and you still going to have to respond to emails. It don't stop.
Yo, that's a fact.
So, so but that money, the bonuses, and I would say this, if you run a great organization.
You think all that outweigh the bad though? Like all the perks that come with being manager, you think that outweigh the bad?
Hey, you remember what I used to tell you what I used to do in Jacksonville? I used to go work at 8 o'clock. I was at the house at 1 every day.
Yeah, right.
But I had my business ran so good and I was making all my bonus. My number was blowing out through the roof. So, bruh, I used to be at the house sleep sometimes, chilling.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I'm gonna say yes because me and you, we hard workers and we like the challenges. So, I'm gonna say it's worth it. I think the real challenge about management is really getting your team to buy into what you're doing. Because a lot of people, they just see you sit in the chair and they don't really understand that you started where they did. And you went to the same stuff, so you understand them, but at the same time, you kind of like, hey, I'm for y'all, but I also got bosses too. So I'm trying to do my best for everybody, but I'm stuck in the middle. So just work with me. Let me get fully staffed and do what I need to do, and I'll make sure this place is great for you to come every day. But that's the challenge because you get those few kind of like what we do now in the big world is everybody hear the money and they think it's sweet, and then they get their butt kicked that first day. You know what I'm saying? Then they like, man, I don't know this for me. So,
and I think that was one good thing about the company we was at, the fact that they was hiring from within and not somebody from the outside, and they did a good job of like basically promoting from within. So we started off as drivers, right, and then we just happened to move up in management. Some of these companies, they hire people from off the street that have no driving experience or anything like that, so they really can't relate to the drivers. And they become managers. You know what I mean? I think it's different because they what the drivers go through, right?
Yeah, and you see the old jobs we used to have, you see they going down the tube now because they started doing that. The whole morale, everything changed. Sales dropped, so that doesn't work all the time.
Right.
So, but like I said again, never turn down no opportunities. They give it to you, run with it. Even if you get your butt kicked, run with it and just adjust. Tell them, hey, I can't handle it. If you want to go back to the routes, but I say take it if they give it to you. It's the best friend. You got something else to put on your resume, give you a different skill set. So I would always take the opportunity to move up. And if you're great at what you do, those perks gonna be even more beneficial because if you got a full staff and everything's running good, you'll really be chilling.
Yeah, I mean, hey, sometimes you got to get out your comfort zone, man.
Absolutely.
In order to really excel and maximize your potential, man.
Yeah, hey,
A lot of you get too comfortable and just get stagnant and content with where you are. But if you get out your comfort zone, bro, you can really move ahead, you know what I mean, and move up in life, man. And that's what it's all about, getting out of that comfort zone. I mean, failure, you gonna fail. That's part of
yeah,
the process. You know what I mean? We're gonna have failures as a part of the process, but you learn from it, you do something different, and you just keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Yuri, I heard the same thing.
Cheney
I
Bros.
ran into a few people myself. I don't know them all, but yeah, I've heard that story a lot. But I stay away. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really have to deal with them as much as I did when I was in training. But I haven't seen those people since. That's another thing about what we do. It's almost like you're your own boss, man, because nobody's over your back unless you do something wrong.
That's
Because
a
I
fact.
can't tell you how often I had to talk to my boss. Unless they need something from me, I don't even talk to them.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Same here. I love that too. I
Yeah.
love
So
that. Like, they don't call your phone up about nothing. Like, if you, like, bro, I may talk to my manager like once a week or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I may see,
yeah.
he been on routes and stuff lately, so I hadn't even seen him in like two weeks or something like that. So, but yeah, man, I like that part of it.
Oh
You
yeah.
know,
See,
they
well,
not
they
finna
call me
call
all
you
the
all day,
time because I'm the
bro.
problem
I
solver.
don't get no calls like that. Like, they don't bother me. Once you get your stuff done, as long as you're doing your job, you do what you're supposed to do. You ain't got to worry about it. That's pretty much how it is. Like, nobody gonna bother you. You do your job, you go home, and that's pretty much it.
Man,
They don't bother you like.
dude, that's what I love the most, man. Like that's one thing I can't say I love about being a shuttle or a route driver. Whatever you do, if you doing your job, nobody mess with you. I agree with you, RC. Yeah. Like late man, I sit in the yard sometime and I hear people complain. And I'm one of those people, man. I understand where people come from, but bro, I'm not gonna sit there and listen to you complain if you never show up to work. You call off every other day. You know what I'm saying? Or you missing work doing stuff. I don't want to hear it. Because see,
Yeah,
you the reason why all the issues in the job. If you don't show up, somebody got to cover that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's a chain reaction from that point on. So yeah, you hear some people complain. I'm just like, bro, why do you do it? Nobody make you come to the job,
exactly,
man. So
bro. Just go
like, I
find
can't.
something else. If it's
Yeah,
that
man.
bad, just go find something else. We used to have a guy like that. He not with us no more for
Yeah,
that reason. Negative, bro. Super negative. Like, and he was with the company for a minute, man, but he just had a real negative attitude. It got to the point to where you had customers out there that didn't even want him to come to the, make deliveries anymore. Like I would run the route sometimes, like on a Wednesday, his stop, and they didn't like him at all, man. They thought one time, bro. They thought he was fired one time, right? He was just off
yeah,
this particular trip. They thought he was fired. They seen me there, and they was like, "Is such and such gone?" I'm like, "Oh no, he just off." It's like, man, I thought he was gone,
yeah,
bro. They couldn't stand him. But
yeah,
yeah, man, you don't want to be like that, man. You want to have good customer service, and you don't want to have just a negative attitude, man. Just negative vibes all the time. Obviously, it's gonna be some things that go wrong. You have a pallet fall over your truck. Obviously, that's gonna make you upset, rightfully so. You may have to deal with some cases. All those type of things is gonna happen in this food service game, but you can't just have negative energy all the time, bro. Like, it's gonna
yeah.
affect your work performance. It's gonna affect the way you interact with customers. Just your whole attitude, man. It's just
Yeah,
gonna
like we
have.
do, man. I always say, get somebody you can interact with when you're frustrated, man. Because me and you laugh about stuff all the time.
You gotta vent.
Bro, it's raining,
You gotta
man. It's snowing outside. All kind of stuff. Hey, I opened up the
vent.
door, the pallet fell out. Hey, man. After a while, you can't do them a laugh about it. Just like I got to deal with it. So, but yeah, man. Because if you allow that thing to mess up your day, it affect customers. Your day get longer, and it's dropped. I agree with you, RC. I hate when people it is pocket watching, man. I like, bro, don't worry about what I'm doing. I show up to work every day.
Yeah,
This is why I get
yeah,
all the cases, and this is why I got the nice truck. This is why everything works, because I show up. So it's it's just so many opportunities in this trucking world, man. I think it was the best thing I've ever done. And like I tell anybody, I don't care what you do, shuttle, delivery over the road. One thing, if you protect yourself out here, one thing you'll never have to worry about is a job ever in your life again.
It's a fact.
So,
As long as you keep the life clean,
yep,
you good.
that right there, that's something nobody else can ever take from you. So you keep that up, you will always keep food on the table for the family. So,
Yeah.
and also if you want to challenge yourself and do your own thing, there's great money in that too. So I think this is probably one of the best things you can do is have your license. So, if I get laid off tomorrow, I'm going to have a job the next day. And so, and that's kind of something that you got over. I don't want to make it sound bad, but that's something you got over the companies too, because they can't treat you any kind of way because you can go get a job tomorrow.
Yeah. And I think most of them know that too. You know what I mean? We got 14 people right now. If you haven't liked the video, definitely like the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all you guys. Appreciate the comments. Appreciate y'all for the channel. We on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We almost appreciate all you guys' support.
If you can go back into it, would you be a shuttle driver, or are you still slaying them cases? Knowing what you know now.
I'm still running cases, bro. I'm still running cases. I need that bread. I need that bread, bro. Hey. They posted, and I think I probably told you about it. We had posted a shuttle driver position several months ago. I think I had told you about it.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I'm interested in it. I was good. I know if I would have applied, I could have got it, but man, I wasn't interested in that. It's another driver that I know he wanted it real bad. Like that's all he was talking about. So I know he wanted the position real bad. He applied for it and he got it, and he happy. But for me, nah. I need.
Well, you know what I'm doing, so I ain't complaining.
Yeah. Nah, I know you good. I know you.
Yeah, I'm straight. So, but yeah, man. I mean, hey, I thought about. He said, "I look at shuttle driver different, man. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, you look at us like we weak sauce or something. You try to say we weak, RC? Hey, I ain't gonna lie, boy. I used to see the boy stressed out. I'd be like, hey, man, I'm chilling. Hey, RC, I be trying to convince him to come and get this shuttle money, man. I'm like, hey, come over here and chill, bro. Hey, you don't need to be out here sweating like that.
Man, I have so many U.S. food shuttle drivers pass by me when I'm at my first stop on my second day on my route. I just see them just going up and down the interstate all the time.
He said he just started shuttle drivers on the bench. Hey,
that's
bro.
A fact.
Hey, I'm coming out the bench dropping 30 on them though.
Hey, you gotta lay it back though. I was talking to a old coworker at the beer company I used to work at. I pulled up on him a few weeks ago, and he's still delivering beer. It's an older guy, but he was telling me about some supervisors that had went over to food service, right? Which I already knew. Two of them went to food service. One with Cisco, and one went to U.S. Foods. But he was telling me about a third one that went over there too, right? And he said that they tried to get him to go to U.S. Foods and be a shuttle driver because they had a shuttle driver position open. And he was like, oh, man, they tried to get me to come over there to U.S. Foods, but he said he didn't want to do it. And I was like, man, it's a lot easier than what you're doing now. He was like, he didn't want to do it because he said he was tired of driving. He didn't want to be doing all that driving. And I'm like, man, it's a lot easier than what you're doing now with this beer. He was like, oh, yeah, you're definitely right about that. But, man, he'll probably make more money.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, how you like Costco? Yeah, I mean, bro, like I say, especially if he's older, I tell people, man, it's
Costco got delivery drivers and stuff.
I'm not sure. He said 3 Cheney Brothers over there. He said they doing good, so I don't know.
Okay. I didn't know that.
But yeah, but like I say, man, you can't.
Hey, I heard. I don't mean to cut you off, but I heard Chick-fil-A had drivers too.
Bro,
Chick-fil-A got,
hey, I don't know how true
I heard
it
they make good money too. Bro, they make good money.
dude, I hear like now it was word on the street because one guy tried to get me to come over there. He's saying they were starting off like 100 a year because they were trying to
Chick-fil-A.
try it out and see how it worked. Yeah, but they was only hiring so many people though. I think they was only starting off with like 80 or something like that. But
Oh yeah.
but you had to know when they you had to know back when they was hiring, so you can even get to the interview process with them. So, but I ain't
I wonder.
hear
I
nothing
wonder
else
where
about
they
it.
based out of though. Like where they
Georgia.
got.
I think it was maybe Locust Grove out here. So I think it was. I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
I
okay.
had to check
I
into it, but somebody told me that earlier last year. Because he was leaving. It might have been Cisco, because he said he
yeah.
got put on. But sometimes people be stretching the truth. Start y'all with 100, but then with Chick-fil-A, I don't know. It's probably possible because they were gonna be doing all the delivery to all the stores themselves. And
Oh,
they were
that's even
testing it out, so you're gonna be grandfathered in it out there.
yeah. RLC say they make about $45 an hour at Chick-fil-A.
Okay,
Bro, I haven't seen I haven't seen a Chick-fil-A truck.
I haven't seen one either. But
That's
but they
that's
only
why I was
deliver
wondering like where
to,
they come out of.
like I say, they got a warehouse. They was
You said
like
they
they
got
just
one in.
started.
Yeah, okay.
So they
Yeah.
just starting out here in Georgia testing it out. So I've never seen them either, but they only deliver to Chick-fil-A store. Like they not, you know what I'm saying, doing other stuff. It's only to Chick-fil-A.
Oh yeah, obviously. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
right now, so I was delivering. I had a mall stop in Mississippi before my route changed, and I used to always run into Martin Brower. Martin
yeah.
Brower has chick. I don't know if
And
they
they
have
did
all of them.
McDonald's too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Michael, McLean still do deliver to Chick-fil-A. Like I say, from my understanding with Chick-fil-A, they testing it out to see how it works. Because I still think there's no way they can produce all that stuff themselves. So people still gonna deliver to them, but they just testing out. I know a guy told me about it maybe a year ago. They was only hiring, I think, 60 to 80 drivers for the Atlanta area just to test it out. But I haven't heard much about it since. So I don't even know
yeah,
if well, I guess they did start again $45 an hour.
that's pretty good.
He said, so they come back to all their accounts.
All that time. Yeah,
Hey,
like I know Martin Brower. I seen Martin Brower delivering to them. So, and I know Martin Brower delivered at McDonald's too. So I don't know. I guess if Chick-fil-A gonna be taking over, maybe they won't be delivering no more, like to them accounts.
they got me cracking up over here, boy. Hey, they said, let me get that money out, y'all, man. We got to pay y'all no more. We just deliver. Hey,
Yeah,
but they do that. You better jump on that truck. Cause like I said, somebody told me, they hit them for about 100 grand a year. So, and I could be with Chick-fil-A testing it out like that.
yeah,
But like we all
yeah,
know, fellas, man, it don't matter who you work for or what you doing. If you make it work for you, you gonna win.
yeah.
Well, because I'm pretty sure everybody here work for different places and enjoy where they at. It's good and bad. You know what I'm saying? Yep, baby Zoe. Yep, definitely can.
That's a fact, baby. So
Yeah,
food
everything
service
just depends on what you want to do.
really change your life for the better if you work hard. That's a fact, man.
Yeah, that's why I tell people, I'm like, man, if you ain't go to college, if you don't know where your life is headed, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Go get them license and you can figure it out later.
Yeah,
Go get them
definitely get
CDLs, bro, and make it work.
yeah, definitely get them CDLs, man. Somebody commented on one of my videos a couple of days ago, and he was telling me he was like 21 years old and he's getting into food service. I was like, bro,
Yeah.
that's a really great decision. You know what I mean? Can you imagine making food service money at 21? Like,
Yeah.
we had
Minimum,
like,
what, 65, 70 a year starting off? Bro, you can't
yeah,
beat that.
man, that's crazy. You really set yourself up getting in, especially that early in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then you got no real responsibility, boy. You have a nice bank account, everything's sitting good. So, and the more
Definitely.
experience you have, the better opportunities you get. Because there's some high paying job. Like I don't like throwing out a whole lot of people names, but there's some people. One of my bosses just left from where we at to go take another job somewhere else, and they started him off at the gate 90 grand a year, paying all benefits. He home 2 days a week chilling. So
Yeah, that's sweet.
yeah, so it's
Baby Zoe say it's all about finding out what you like doing. Make sure it's something you really like. Yeah, that's a
yeah.
fact. RSCTV. If y'all live in Florida, and Florida trying to buy a house, reach out to me. If I'll pass
Is
you on
he?
to another realtor. Yeah, yeah.
He must don't know what we
RSCTV.
do.
Yeah, yeah. We do wholesaling, but he a realtor though, so he
Okay.
basically help people that's looking either buy or sell their house. So yeah, if y'all in Florida and looking to buy a house in some Florida, like definitely reach out to RSCTV. He's a realtor in Florida area, and like he said, if he can't help, he can refer you to somebody that can. So
Hey, I need that MLS access, man.
yeah, exactly.
Yes, indeed. But that'd be
Hey, but
another topic, that real estate stuff.
man, multiple streams of income, man.
Yep.
I still got to put you on investing though, bro, in the stock
Yeah.
market though. We'll have that
Yeah.
conversation later. 'Cause I got to
Hey,
get
I'm
you on.
down for it. But hey, and hey, see now, I can invest more now because I'm still locking them up. Got one today and one tomorrow. So
Yeah, that's
hey,
what's
but
up.
I ain't gonna lie, man. My lady be showing me them stocks, but I be looking at that thing like this, bruh. I don't get none of this.
Bro, it's simple, man. We gonna chop it up. We gonna have to sit down and chop it up, man. Like, yeah, that's another conversation for another day.
Oh yeah. So is everybody on here? They basically do the food service. I
Nah,
mean,
some of them may do food service, some of them may do something else, but I think they all truckers though. You know what I mean?
okay.
They all truck drivers. But
Yeah,
we
we
got we
our
got
own
18 we
brotherhood out
got
here, huh?
18 we got 18 people in here, man. If y'all haven't liked the video yet, definitely like the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, definitely subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all you guys' support, man. Appreciate y'all for jumping on here in the chat too, man, asking questions and just making comments. I appreciate that, man.
Hey man, y'all need to come join us over here in the shuttle, man. RLC, man, the bench ain't so bad.
Hey, RLCTV ain't gonna never switch over and be no shuttle driver.
Hey, bro. Hey, y'all like that's a bad thing, bro. Come get this shuttle money, man. He said, Team McClain. Okay.
Shout out to McLean, man. We got McLean in the building, man.
Hey, what you do with
Nah,
McClain, Matthew? Do you do the grocery side or what? What you do with them?
man, I never forget years ago when we worked for the company we work at, and McLean driver at Walmart, bro. He was telling me he made like 80, I want to say 80, 90,000 a year or something like this. And this
Yeah.
was like, and this was a long time ago,
Yeah.
bro. The 2012, 13, somewhere around there. But I was like, dang, dudes make some money at McLean.
Yeah.
But
Okay, who we got?
dudes made
CJ
bread.
Shuttle.
Shout out to CJ
Okay.
Prince, man. I'm CJ Shuttle Driver, PFG, Florence, South Carolina. What up,
Okay.
CJ?
Yes, indeed.
Baby Zoe Team Sip. Oh, that what you
Private
say, man.
contractor, CDI, Popeyes, and Checkers. Okay, let's go.
Alexander. What do you say? Private contractor for CDI Popeyes and Shake. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah,
Oh, we got a
Alexander.
lot of money in here, huh? Everybody let me hold something.
RLCTV say you got a $3,000 check coming next week just from giving a
Yeah.
client to another. Oh yeah, closing next week. Yeah, that's what's up.
Yes, sir.
Bro,
But I want to know who's all running up and down the ramp, though. Or do everybody else got a smooth selling like me?
most people in here probably running around.
Hey, so I'm in the league by myself, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, I'll take it.
CJ Prince said he a shuttle driver at PFG. So
Okay.
yeah, so you got somebody else in here.
Hey Prince, tell them how sweet it is being on that shuttle side, man. Preserving them knees.
Use what up, man? Shout out to you both. I have an upcoming interview with Sue. Not sure how that shuttle work. Talk about it. We've been talking about this show. Hey, go ahead and run
Yeah.
through it again. Basically, shuttle. So he can know.
Well, basic short form with shuttle, man. Basically what we do is we basically take the trailers down for the drivers to deliver their product. Most shuttle drivers are going to be doubles, so you got to have your triples and doubles. I'm not sure they're going to make you required to have hazmat though with U.S. Foods. I'm not even sure why we got to have it. But yeah, man, shuttle pretty simple. Like I say, the biggest part about shuttle, you just got to make sure you do your pre-trips correctly and really do a full thorough check. Because yeah, I've seen some people flip over some doubles. I've seen people, including myself, lock up some tires because you didn't do everything correctly like you were supposed to. So, but yeah, man, shuttle is good. Huh?
Yeah, so I was just gonna kind of touch on what you just said. So yeah, basically shuttle driver, man, you pretty much just taking empty trailers to one location and picking up loaded trailers and bringing them back. That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
So it's dropping hook, man. Much what it is. Are you applying for shuttle driver position in the kitchen?
Hey, Michael, no, I don't switch arms to do the landing kill. This is all I do with one arm.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Hey. Hey, until that arm wear up, then you have to do something different, boy. Cause like Ryder, man, I don't know who y'all use? Penske, Ryder, who y'all use?
Tractors?
Yeah.
Tractors? We got Volvos.
Yeah, but I'm saying, do they lease trucks or they own all their trucks?
Nah, we got our own trucks, GFS truck, tractor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Michael's so funny. Hey, yeah, man, I'm one hand. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, my left hand too weak, bro. I can't do all that.
Yeah.
But Ryder got this crap, man. I use day trucks. I mean it's our trucks, but it's through Ryder, man, and they got this kind of safety feature on the Kingpin, man, bro. I think it's more dangerous than just pulling it out. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta pull out, push up, then turn it, bro. Tearing my shoulder up. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, man, it's so stupid. But it was for a safety reason. But to me, I feel like it's messing up my shoulder doing that all day. So, but bright side is I only got to do it 2 times a day.
Yeah. Use family kitchen, no problem, bro. Thank you, guys. I have all my endorsement. Never done double before. Do it.
Okay,
Good
Fit
luck.
My Life got it made over there.
What Fit Life say? I work at National DC. We deliver on to Dunkin' Donuts. We get 3 days of work, about 12 hours, 4-day work week. Yeah, that's sweet.
Sweet, boy. Can't beat that.
I got a 4-day work week too. So I 4 days is. And off 3.
Okay, you in Georgia, Alexander? Yeah, I'm in. I actually come out of Norcross myself right now.
Alexander said he used to drive for Panera Bread in Norcross, Georgia, $20 an hour. Man, I was curious about Panera Bread. So the Panera Bread drivers, like, what do you guys drop off to Panera? Because we got the Panera Bread accounts, and we drop off a lot of their stuff too. But what do you guys drop off? Just like the bread or something like that, or like what do you guys drop off at Panera?
Yeah, and back to Hughes. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I like driving the doubles better than the 53 footers, because especially when you got a turn, it's a better turn radius. So I love it. You just can't hit them turns too hard because it will flip over on you.
Yeah.
And you sure you don't want to be a shuttle driver, man?
Nah, bro, I'm positive. I'm good.
Hey, when you hit 50, bro, you'll want to come over.
I'm not gonna be in full service for that long.
Hey, bread, chips, tomatoes, bananas, and a waste of time though.
It's a waste of time though. Yeah. I was wondering,
Yeah.
like, what did y'all deliver? Because I know we deliver like most of their stuff, I'm sure. Um, but I always was wondering.
Hey man, what's everybody? I don't want to get too far off subject. What's everybody retirement plan? Like, what's y'all goals with the trucking world? Man, I'm
On
hoping to retire
the
at 45. You getting some other message in?
nah, RLTTV. I'm out, guys. I might go live later. Jermaine, I'm going to send you some drivers your way.
Okay, cool.
RLTTV. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, bro. All right, bro. Yeah, we actually gonna wrap it up, bro, because we done been on now for 1 hour and 16, man. So we gonna go ahead and wrap
On
it
our
up.
daycare, soon retirement. My man. Yeah, I'm trying to retire at 45, boy. So I got about 5, 6 years go.
Yeah, that's what's up, Alexander. Hey, at least you got a plan, bro. All right, man. We're gonna wrap it up. Hey, we got 15 people in here, man. Appreciate all you guys for coming on, man. Um, once again, if you guys not subscribed to the channel, definitely subscribe to the channel. Like this video and drop a comment if you got some comments, man. Like I said, all the likes, every time you guys like a video, the more likes I get, it helps out with the YouTube algorithm and it gets the content out to more viewers. So definitely hit that like button. And appreciate all you guys for being here. Jermaine, appreciate you again, bro, for coming on. Appreciate you, my guy. And you know, we'll chop it up later. Hey,
Yep.
but to the rest of y'all, man, hey, y'all be safe. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Y'all take care.
Talk to y'all later.